everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout. So I am going to start out with that piece of paper of all of those coffee cups that I'm actually going to trim. And that cut paper is from the Jen Hadfield Chasing Adventures collection. It's the Sip Sip paper. And I have loved that paper forever, and I've been saving it, not for the right layout, but I just haven't had the right coffee cup layout yet, because so often Starbucks cups are red and there's no red on this in these particular cups. So anyway, I'm going to take that green paper that you saw, and that's going to be my background paper, and that's the Jen Hadfield Chasing Adventures Sip Sip paper as well. It's the back side of that. But what I'm doing here is I'm actually gutting that because I love the coffee cup paper so much. I don't want to lose all of that just for a frame, basically. And this paper is thick enough, this weight of this paper is thick enough that I can just use that frame. So I gutted it to save it. And I don't always do that. Gosh knows I have plenty of paper, but sometimes I have a paper that I really love and want to save it for that reason. So that's what I am doing here. Now I'm going to take this Doodleblug Petite Prince Blue Jean Gingham linen paper, and I'm going to map my photo on that. And that's because there's a lot of blue in there because of the ice. There is some brown as well in that from the cup. The story behind this is that we had a power outage last summer, and it went on for, I think by the time I woke up, well, I didn't sleep all night long because our fire alarm was going off in our hall and they couldn't get it to shut off. Oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. Anyway, I had been without power by this time, probably 6 hours or 5 or 6 hours. And it was time to go get some ice so that I could save meat and that kind of stuff in my cooler. On top of it, I was supposed to go away for a girls' weekend, so I knew I needed ice for a cooler anyway. More importantly, I needed some coffee really badly. So I'm playing here with some cups and things, lots of different things. I have that journaling card there. That's from Ellie's Studio. And now I have a little cut apart of some die cups here, die cuts from the Color Play The Daily Grind. And they're the cardstock die cuts. And these were not cut apart. So I'm just fussy cutting these. And I love that blue of that cup echoes the blue of the paper, the matte paper. There's brown in it. There's some greens and things in it as well. And then I just said that cup paper doesn't have any red in it, but I'm going to use a red heart that I cut apart from this. I'm also kind of still playing with this, how that needs to look. I do really like that floral cluster, and I think that brings in a lot of the cup colors from the background. So I'm really loving that. I also have, and that's from the Daily Grind as well too. So is that Better Late Than Never banner, which is the title. And then I found that one other banner there that says Stay Grounded. So grounded because of the coffee cups, grounded because this was just a crazy, crazy situation. And then I added in that pink cup, and that is from an Amy Tangerine collection. I believe it's from Hustle and Heart, and it's a die cut from there that says Feeling Good. Well, I was feeling good once I got that coffee. I'm also adding in some wood veneer there. I have a wood veneer cup, and that is from the Paper Studio. That's Hobby Lobby's brand. And then I'm adding in 2 wood hearts so that wood cup doesn't just stick out like a sore thumb. Interestingly enough, I'm using that gray background of the 4x6 journaling card and some brown from the wood, but both brown and gray are in the background of that cup paper. I wouldn't normally do that, except I think it worked because of that. So just so that you know that. By the way, the weather here was so severe that night that there was a tornado just kind of south and east of my hometown where I was living until I moved in the place I currently am in. And it took out some farms and barns and homes, not completely, but they're so damaged that some of them were, actually I think 2 of them were condemned, and 4 of them are still under construction now as I'm voicing this over in March. So this was in July of last year. So kind of scary. It was a really scary, scary night. I hate tornadoes. I've been in 2 of them and it's not fun. So anyway, there's a little personal thing. All right. So let's go back to the layout now. So I have that red heart there. And I'm just going to add those banners in. And like I said, I ended up using the Better Late Than Never as my title there. Just, better late than never that I finally got some coffee on a day where I really needed it because I got almost no sleep that night. It was hot out as well, so there was no air conditioning. And, that's kind of a first world problem. Obviously, there's lots of places in this world that don't have it, but when you're used to it, yikes. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I added that phrase sticker on the bottom there that says today calls for an extra cup. That came from the LA Studio Coffee phrase stickers. And there's another one here that I'm looking at using that says more coffee, please. So I did get some more coffee. Right after I got home with all this ice and coffee, my power went back on. So that was really nice. No damage done, no food lost. The key is not to open your freezer or refrigerator unless you absolutely have to. I'm a veteran of some of these storms. We have pretty bad thunderstorms in the area I live. It's kind of the Midwest. Anyway, all right. So now I have those phrase stickers down. I want to add some texture here. You know me. I like a little bit of a different texture. So I'm looking for some pink enamel dots. And I find these from Outlet and Brad's, and I'm just going to add 3 of those pink enamel dots to each of the clusters there. And there's one more thing, and I don't know if I did this or not. If I didn't, I added a heart underneath the flowers in that middle cluster there with the flowers on, with the wood coffee cup. So, and that is also from the Daily Grind cardstock die cuts. So you'll see that in the still shot that's coming up right now, and the detail shots as well. Hope you guys are all well, and I will be back with another layout soon. Bye, everybody.